The Sports Imports Video Tip of the Week is presented by Volleyball Training Solutions, an educational resource and interactive website for volleyball coaches, and brought to you by Sports Imports, your source for net systems.
Kevin Hambly, head coach at University of Illinois. Going to talk a little bit about arm swing and what we're trying to do with our arm swings. Some of the things that we're looking for when we're at arm swing, there's two different kinds of, two different ways that people try to go about attacking. One is we hear a lot about this pike, kind of trying to pike while we're attacking, which there's definitely been some hitters that are good at that. We're looking more for kind of a torque kind of motion, and we call it twisting kind of motion when we attack. And so if you're watching us try to attack, we try to get in a position where we're very open to the ball as it's coming in, where we're left arms up and we're back and we got some stretch going through here with our arms, and we got a little bit of, as we're moving our hips and we're going to jump, we got a little bit of stretch going through here, so that we're in this position. We're trying to hold this position until that ball gets in this position. So we're initiating some kind of torque action going on the ball. So the ball's coming in, we got our left hand here, and then we want to, as our hips are coming around as we jump, our hips are coming around, and we're trying to hold in this position as long as we can until that ball gets there, and then we want to release that. And kind of how we release that is that we start it first with our hips, and then we let our left hand come this way. We let our left hand come towards our body, and hopefully we're contacting that ball so that our shoulders, so the ball is high here above our head, and our shoulders are almost in this square position. And then as our hips are going, then we want to finish, sorry, I brought my head down, we want to finish tall and in this position here. And really what ends up happening is our arm ends up being like this, but we want to just kind of be attack and then just let it relax. And because this is probably the most natural way for your arms to drop, that this is going to be how the arms end up coming down. So again, we want to try to create some kind of torque. So hips initiate the movement. We're back open in this position. We feel a stretch through here. We feel a stretch through here. As the ball is coming into our left hand, then we initiate that. We initiate our upper body with that left hand coming into our body this way, not this way, because if we do this, that'll pull us off balance. This allows us to stay very tall and work basically off an axis. Twist, torque, and then contact, hopefully with shoulders square, and then as we finish in the torquing motion, we're naturally going to land and be relaxed in this position here. Same whether we're hitting an angle. If we're hitting an angle, same position, we finish this way. If we're hitting down the line, we want to finish this way. Certainly we're okay after when people develop this, that they hit this shot and they go across their body, but we all want to have the ability to hit all these shots twisting this way. And personally I feel like this for power isn't probably the best way to attack. It's more to be deceptive to the back row where they start to move in other directions. When I watch the top level players, that's how they're attacking, and I think they can generate more power. This, I feel like we're bringing the ball down a lot more, and this we could generate more torque and more power, and we can finish, and we're attacking the ball high. When I see hitters do this, it's like they're trying to hit the ball straight down, and so I like the ball to be high and deep, even with our quick attackers. We talk a lot, we do a lot of stuff with it. We want to be aware of what our centers are doing. And so, like I talked about, when we approach and we jump, we're going to initiate with our centers, where our centers are going to lead and we're going to keep our arms back. We want to try to replicate that a little bit when we're tossing and we're on the ground and we're swinging. We want to initiate with our centers, keeping that left arm back, starting to feel that stretch just while we're on the ground. Certainly not the same thing as in the air, but at least we can kind of try to replicate that as much as possible.